State of New California, Notice to All Californians, Grievance 49. It is January 1, 2019. We are in Vista, California at the courthouse. New California is a new state in development exercising its constitutional right to form from the state of California. The process to form New California is authorized and codified in Article 4, Sections 3 and 4 of the United States Constitution. Statement of intent. Citizens of New California have decided to remedy the abuse of power by the government of California by exercising their right to form from a new state provided in United States Constitution Article 4, Sections 3 and 4. We are determined to live under a state government in the United States of America and under the Constitution of the United States. New California Declaration of Independence of January 15, 2018 states, whenever any form of government becomes destructive, it is the right of the people to alter or to abolish it and to institute new government. When a long train of abuses and acts to seize and hold the people's power without legal authority and pursuing invariably the same object, it clearly demonstrates a design to reduce them under absolute despotism. It is their right, it is their duty to throw off such government and to provide new guards for their future security. Preamble of the New California State Constitution states, we, the representatives of the undersigned counties within the state of California, do acknowledge and humbly invoke the favor of Almighty God for continued civil and religious liberty to ourselves and our posterity. First Amendment of the United States Constitution states, Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press or the right of the people peaceably to assemble and to petition the government for a redress of grievances. The counties of New California bring forward 95 grievances to be announced in public on Tuesdays at 11 a.m. Grievance 49, Declaration of Grievance, Statement of Facts. The people of California are suffering from a tyrannical state government which fails to provide a Republican form of governance, enables and supports across its southern border the invasion of the United States of America by illegal foreign nationals, and protects vicious criminals who commit outrageous acts of violence upon the citizens of America, all caused by a government of and for a monoparty system led by a tyrannical dictator who openly defies federal law. California state government is the direct violation of the following. Is in the direct violation of the following. United States Constitution, Article 4, Section 4. The United States shall guarantee to every state in the Union a Republican form of government and shall protect each of them against invasion and on application of the legislature or of the executive when the legislature cannot be convened against domestic violence. United States Constitution, Article 6, Section 2. This Constitution and the laws of the United States which shall be made in pursuance thereof, and all treaties made or which shall be made under the authority of the United States shall be the supreme law of the land, and the judges in every state shall be bound thereby. Anything in the Constitution or laws of any state to the contrary notwithstanding. Mass lawlessness is now the order of the day. California's tyrannical governor, the monoparty government, along with their associates in the county and city levels, are engaging in mass lawlessness. California is the most lawless and tyrannical government of any state in the Union of States and denies U.S. citizens their constitutional rights under Article 4, Section 4, and Article 6, Section 2 of the U.S. Constitution. Article 4, Section 4 is known as the Guarantee Clause of the U.S. Constitution. The state and federal governments must provide to the citizens of the United States the three elements of Article 4, Section 4, Republican form of government. California is a failed state and no longer provides to its citizens a representative government. California has a monoparty system in which there is no bicameral legislature led by a dictator as governor. Failure has not occurred due to external causes, but rather as a result of the runaway tyranny that is the California government. It is evident for all to see that these failures to govern are by a design that evinces to replace our very form of constitutional government with a neo-communist state governed by the tenets of unaccountable and dictatorial globalism. Protect each of them against invasion. California is a national leader, if not the world, in encouraging and financing the illegal foreign national invasion of the southern border of California. In 2017, California spent $27 billion on illegal foreign nationals who came into the United States. These illegal foreign nationals were then granted rights and privileges reserved for American citizens. A security vacuum at the border has been created and is being filled by forces hostile to the United States of America. Protection against domestic violence. The citizens of California are daily put at risk of their safety, happiness, security, and livelihood by the damage of the rogue government of California has perpetrated on the territorial integrity of the California and United States border, thus threatening the Union of the United States of America. Article 6, Section 2, Supremacy Clause is the article in the U.S. Constitution that binds the Union of States together, the supreme law of the land. Without the consent of the governed, the rogue California governor and a collection of rogue mayors and a confederation of rogue sanctuary cities have taken it upon themselves to claim and pretend they represent the citizens of California in their rebellion and insurrection against the United States Constitution. The authority they use to resist federal law is an authority that has been usurped from the citizens, who were never consulted and who never gave the monoparty apparatus permission to rebel against the nation we pledge our allegiance and citizenship. Insurrection. The government of California, the current governor, and the monoparty system, along with local officials, are following a coordinated design with the intent to actively engage in acts of insurrection against the U.S. Constitution. The Insurrection Act of 1807 is a United States federal law that governs the ability of the President of the United States to deploy military troops within the United States to put down lawlessness, insurrection, and rebellion. Illegal acts and tactics. Utilizing Marxist, Leninist, and Maoist revolutionary tactics, the communist California governor, monoparty system, and local government officials support and celebrate these tactics as a means to introduce and subvert all aspects of California government and civil society in an attempt to destroy the state of California and break down the sovereignty of the Union of States of America. Acts of secession. Therefore, the California Communist government, in conjunction with the Communist State Executive, instituted wherever the current Communist governor has usurped power, has created a reign of terror on United States citizens living in California with the intent to secede from the United States of America and thus destroy the very Union of States which secures our liberty and freedom. Abdication of authority. Betrayal by the sitting communist governor of California, the monoparty legislature, and local elected officials is evidence of abdication of their responsibilities of authority and sovereignty over the state and citizens of the United States living in California. Prayer. The citizens of New California State pray for the President to exercise his authority under the Insurrection Act of 1807 to end the tyranny being foisted upon the United States citizens living in California State. This concludes these proceedings. The website is newcaliforniastate.com. The phone number is 877-828-2753.